Princess Leonor arrives in Montevideo, Uruguay, aboard the Elcano after a stopover in Brazil. The Princess of Asturias and the rest of the midshipmen from the 97th training cruise will remain in Montevideo for the rest of the week. The training ship Juan Sebastián de Elcano has arrived at the port of Montevideo, Uruguay, with Princess Leonor on board. The heir to the Spanish throne continues her training as a midshipman in the Spanish Navy, an experience that began last January when she embarked in Cadiz. After a stopover in Brazil, specifically in Rio de Janeiro, where she was seen on deck during the ship's departure, the Princess of Asturias has now reached this new destination on her journey. Princess Leonor's training companions of the Spanish Navy attend a ceremony after arriving as part of the trip on board the Juan Sebastián de Elcano ship at Montevideo port on March 5, 2025 in Montevideo, Uruguay. Princess Leonor continues her military training on the ship Juan Sebastián de Elcano as part of a 3-year training. The princess boarded alongside her fellow midshipmen last January 11 on a trip that will take her to many cities in Latin America before arriving to the US. On March 4, the iconic Spanish Navy training ship docked in Montevideo, marking another milestone in Leonor's naval training. The vessel, which departed from Spain at the beginning of the year, has already made several stops, allowing the midshipmen, including the princess, to gain hands-on experience in maritime navigation. Upon arrival, local authorities and representatives of the Spanish embassy in Uruguay were present to welcome the crew. During her time in Rio de Janeiro, Princess Leonor was photographed on deck as the Elcano set sail from the Brazilian coast, an image that captured the attention of the international press. Now, in Montevideo, she continues her duties as part of the crew, following the same rigorous training program as her fellow midshipmen. This journey not only represents a key part of her military education, but also underscores her commitment to her future role as head of state. The Juan Sebastián de Elcano, a 4-masted brigantine schooner, is one of the most emblematic vessels of the Spanish Navy. Named after the famous Basque explorer, who completed the first circumnavigation of the globe, the ship has been used for decades to train future naval officers. For Princess Leonor, this voyage is an opportunity to connect with Spain's maritime tradition while strengthening her preparation for her eventual responsibilities as queen. The ship's stay in Montevideo is expected to last a few days, during which the crew, including the princess, will participate in official events and activities organized by the Spanish embassy and local authorities. This visit also serves to reinforce the ties between Spain and Uruguay, two nations united by history and culture. Princess Leonor's naval training is part of a broader military education that began in 2023 at the General Military Academy of Zaragoza and continued at the Marine Naval School. At just 19 years old, the princess is balancing her academic and military commitments with her growing public presence, all while preparing for her future as the leader of the Spanish monarchy. After Montevideo, the Elcano will continue its journey, with upcoming stops planned in other ports as part of its traditional training cruise. Each stage of this voyage offers Princess Leonor a chance to develop her skills and gain a more profound understanding of the responsibilities tied to her position.